Welcome to the Adelaide Oval for this day-night test match. After England took an unlikely victory at the Gabba, they'll feel they could get a stranglehold on this series, playing at a ground that historically has more results than draws. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing... So the captain chooses to have a bowl, an interesting decision, because every indication shows that this should be a great surface to bat on, but maybe they know something that we don't.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this 5-day match. The opening batsmen are making their way out onto the ground.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Waiting.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Archer coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Wait, yeah.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball.
Woakes from the City end.
Yep.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Wait there.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Good running, it needed to be as well.
Wait. Yep. Go.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Really good shot there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Great shot through the gap.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep. Keeper, keeper. Good bowling. Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Picks the gap perfectly.
Yep.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Roots, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap.
Are now 3 for 68.
Broad with the ball in hand again.
Stuart Broad, the new bowler, into the attack for England.
Waiting.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep. Bowler's end.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Stokes, the pace bowler,
Ben
coming
Stokes,
into the
new
attack.
bowler, into the attack.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep. Bowlers.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah. Keepers.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. whizzed past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of two.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield. Misses everything.
Bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's the over. Australia.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap.
Yeah.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Spots.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Smith has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
There's really great bounce in this pitch. Seems to be surprising the bowler. But that's all the short stuff for this over.
Yep.
And that brings up
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half century.
Waiting. Wait. Yep.
Good pickup. Big chance.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gap.
Anderson has the ball. In
James
hand.
Anderson,
The
new
captain
bowler
will be
into the
hoping they
attack.
can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Oh, that's a spot. Wait.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Oh, nice ball.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Wait there.
Brilliant diving stop.
Oh, ball. Wait. Waiting. Yep. Yes, bowler.
Over. Australia are 3 for 106.
Are now 3 for 106.
Wait. Yep. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Precision.
Yep.
Past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Catch it.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all...
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Nicked it! Loud appeal. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now. No change to the decision, and the review is lost. They thought there were 2.
Extremely comfortable win. Just so brilliant.
It's a massive few days coming up in Melbourne. Australia find themselves on the brink, 2 defeats and staring Ashes defeat straight in the eye. The English have all the momentum and will believe that this is their time to silence the critics. Can they take the series 3-0? I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Well, others, thanks to that warm introduction, I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and the pitch just looks beautiful. Could have gone either way on that call, but I'd say bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under pressure early and hopefully get the breakthrough.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between Australia and England. Please make the teams feel welcome as they walk out onto the field.
Hey. It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to... get this first one behind them and then push on.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Gave them very little in that over, 1 run added. Australia are 2 for 162. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up.
Wokes from the great southern stand end.
Oh, nice ball.
Smith watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap and...
Perfect technique and placement.
Yep.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Finds the edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
The trudge back to the pavilion.
It was an average sort of an innings we saw from them. We know just how rare it is, though, to see a batter of this calibre miss out twice.
Wait there. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Oh, ball.
End of the over. A wicket to show for it, and nothing. Nicked it. Big edge. Anderson doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but one bounce and a four. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder.
Root, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot. Great timing.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Nice shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Wout shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running. It needed to be as well.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop.
Wait
Cuts
there.
that off well in the infield.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much. And got 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. A beauty. Brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, Australia have the win, and it was a close call for once. There were talking points for both sides in the match.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional...